Basketball on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, where you can watch or listen from any device. Rams Basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams Basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Stitches. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Rams Basketball. From the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, the Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
We welcome you inside Waterloo High School, where tonight the Rams try to avenge an overtime loss from a night ago. Tonight against the Waterloo Bulldogs. Good evening, Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Avery Barton brings you video angles tonight on WMIXSports.com. Avery Barton takes care of us on Quentin Lloyd takes care of us on WMIX FM. A little sensitive tonight since I did not properly introduce everybody last night, but we're glad to have you with us. Final game before the holidays for the Mount Vernon Rams. Losers, unfortunately, a 2 straight with a 6-2 mark, but they take on our Waterloo Bulldog team. They are 2-3 on the year, but they have been tested early on in the season.
Well, they have been. A lot of their losses against quality competition like Edwardsville, Mater Dei, and Highland. But they have 2 wins against Freeburg out of the Co-Kid Conference and a conference win for them against Triad in the Valley Conference play. Very interesting, these 2 teams. Triad hasn't played in a week. Mount Vernon with that tough loss last night. Interesting to see if the layoff hurts Triad or Waterloo hurts them or helps them, and how Mount Vernon mentally is after a tough loss at home last night.
We'll see how tough the Rams are tonight. Waterloo Bulldogs, Mount Vernon Rams is coming up in just a moment. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888 Landers. That's 1-888 Landers. Maybe you had a major collision or a fender bender as a result of the winter weather, which thankfully is now gone, though it has brought a flood warning until tomorrow. 1-888 Landers. Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem present this pregame show. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about the Waterloo Bulldogs, the Mississippi Valley Conference, and how they relate to the Mount Vernon Rams. This is Rams Basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Is your insurance deductible less? Do you have sleep apnea? Call the Medicine Shop Pharmacy to order a new mask or supplies for your CPAP or BiPAP before your deductible starts over next year. Our respiratory therapists will take the time to make sure your mask and supplies are a good fit for your needs. The Medicine Shop is also your #1 source for nebulizers and associated supplies. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have 3 respiratory therapists full-time. That allows us, with our respiratory care, a great deal of flexibility to take care of everything from ventilator needs for infants down to simple nebulizer needs for a sick child, and everything in between: oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP therapy. Our respiratory therapists are wonderful and skilled at that.
We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. The Medicine Shop is a locally owned business run by local people. Happy holidays from the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need, like No one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball. Powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, Waterloo High School, the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios for your Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Landers Collision Centers, ask about premium detailing for the life of your car next time you have collision repair work done at Landers Collision Centers. That's Mount Vernon and Salem, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. With Danny Czerwinski, I'm Chris Hugo, and tonight the Rams on the road at Waterloo. Last game before the Holiday Tournament at Effingham/T-Town. And a big one tonight for Rams basketball. Of course, losers of 2 straight. Cahokia on the road, Marion in overtime last night. Rams started the season 6-0, but are on a recent little snide, and they need this game to get out of it.
1-2 since that Heron tournament where the Pyramid was won by Mount Vernon, and a struggle for sure right now. And a little bit of that is you get out of the competition that you had at Heron, Collinsville being the toughest team, and Collinsville on a down year right now in the SWC to our northwest. You look at what they've done since then, beat Mascoutah, but lost at Cahokia and lost to Marion, 0-2 in the South 7. You come in here tonight, a tough atmosphere, the band's blasting, a decent student body, and it's a long bus ride after a tough loss. I mean, this is one of those games here, and Mount Vernon has to be very, very careful of. You don't want to stub your toe here and then be 3 in a row to the loss side heading into that tournament next week where you're opening game against T-Town.
Of course, we talked to Scott Gamber this morning on the Saturday Sports Show, and if you missed it, you can catch the archive at WMIXSports.com. Talking about this game being probably more mental, and you brought it up, more mental than physical tonight because of that long bus ride, because of the loss last night. So many emotions and mental intangibles going into tonight's game that this one could go either way.
Well, I mean, this is one of those things where, you know, yesterday you're gearing up, you're jacked up, you got a home conference game, your first home game. You go out and you get beat by 1 in overtime. Okay, so then you start incorporating into the got to have a shoot-around. Then you got to get on a bus. You got to ride all the way to Waterloo on the cheese. Then you get here, and then you got to think, hey, you know what? It's Christmas break. Christmas is in 4 days. You know what? Let's just come out and get this done. I got family. I got holidays. I got shopping. I've got whatever to do between now and Christmas. And then on Friday you play again. So this is kind of one of those trap games. It's a very nice game for Mount Vernon and Waterloo, in which the MVC and the South 7 should look at playing each other all the time. But it's one of those trap games for Mount Vernon especially. And if you're but Waterloo, you sat back a week. You've won a couple of games. Now you've had a week to prepare. You've seen Mount Vernon a couple of times since then. They're loaded for bear and ready to go and like to get Mount Vernon back after a loss at Chagnon last year.
Well, they certainly would. It's been a while since the Bulldogs on the basketball floor have beaten the Rams. Of course, we have plenty more to talk about here on your Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Don't forget the official voice of Rams Athletics on WMIX is Community First Bank of the Heartland. We'll need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one between the Bulldogs and the Rams from Waterloo. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Will. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at TonyWilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
People's National Bank makes purchasing a home easy. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist from People's National Bank. Visit peoplesnationalbank.com to fill out an online application 24/7, and you will be on your way to owning your own home. If you have any questions, give me, Joy Schrader, a call at 241-6928. People's National Bank, your home for home loans. Proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Loans subject to credit approval.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Our customers really enjoy coming here for service. They can pull in our service drive where it's climate controlled. This time of year when the weather starts getting cold and snowy and rainy, you pull inside where it's dry and warm, get out, walk right into the customer lounge for free coffee and warm up, watch television. So it's really great. I hear a lot of compliments about our new facility.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball. Powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back, Waterloo High School, on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Not a lot going on this afternoon and into the evening as far as high school basketball is concerned. But believe it or not, we've been able to find some scores.
Well, girls play. Pinckneyville beat Oakville 47-27. West Frankfort lost to Murphy 63-47. Mater Dei beat Collinsville 63-47. El Dorado beat Johnston City 59-42. And Rochester beat Taylorville 63-44. And boys play tonight. JV Mount Vernon did beat Waterloo 50-43. Cahokia beat Harrison, Indiana earlier this afternoon 67-64. And the fifth place game at the Conrad Allen, Thompsonville beat Clay City 69-52.
Those scores presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon, online at TonyWilt.com, or find him in his office, or better yet, look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. What a pep band Waterloo has. They've actually been nothing short of phenomenal here in the early going tonight. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We talked with Waterloo Bulldogs head coach CJ Cruiser this morning. If you missed it, you can listen to it on WMIXsports.com. Find the archive. But we talked about his team and the tough slate to start the season in the Waterloo Thanksgiving Tournament when they started their season with the Edwardsville Tigers. He was actually optimistic about that performance, saying it was probably the best performance of the year from Waterloo. They fall to Edwardsville in that one by 10, but then have close showings against Mater Dei and Highland, a conference rival. That was a conference game that they played in that tournament, which is brilliant nonetheless. But all in all, though they are 2-3, that record's deceiving.
It's deceiving the fact they lose 3 games out of the gate. I mean, you want to talk about where Mount Vernon's at right now. With that tough loss last night, you had Waterloo lose 3 straight games in their own tournament on their home floor. One of them was a conference game. And then you have to kind of scrape yourself back off the mat, and you have a game canceled because of the weather a couple weekends ago, but then you beat Freeburg, a team that you should beat, even though they're 3A, they're a little smaller, and then you you beat Triad. So you get back on the map, you're 1-1 in the conference, you're 2-3 overall, and this is one of those games, if you're Coach Cruiser, you can say, hey guys, if you can beat Mount Vernon here tonight, get the 500, they'll have a chance to make some hay next week at the Columbia Freeburg tournament, which is up the road to Columbia on Route 3.
Well, and this is a Bulldog team that has struggled somewhat throughout the years, but always seem to be just on the cusp of greatness, and we look forward to seeing what they're able to do. The Mississippi Valley Conference seems to be one that, for the most part, there's a lot of folks that expect Jerseyville to be pretty good. Highland, under Matt Elledge now, is making strides. Triad's been struggling somewhat the past few years, but in all reality, that could be a Valley Conference that's up for grabs here in 2013-2014.
Well, it's a little deeper, and I think Jerseyville had a good team last year. Mount Vernon will see them later on, and then, you know, you look at Highland, they're, of course, improving up there. Waterloo is CJ Cruiser's getting better. I know this conference mainly known for football and baseball on the boys' side, starting to build up their basketball acumen here on this side as far as it goes in for the boys' sports.
Well, certainly trying to get it built up, and you take a look what some of these teams were able to put together in the Valley. Civic Memorial, another of the teams, of course, Mascoutah, which we saw last Tuesday, the 10th. And the Rams have a nice little schedule put together against the Valley, and we talk about it in jest sometimes and tongue-in-cheek, but man, it would be nice to see these teams play each other more in different sports. Rams baseball plays everybody but Jerseyville, as we've talked about, but it would sure be nice if the South 7 maybe and the Valley could get together.
Well, and that's, you know, again, with all the talk, rumor, and innuendo going on about this conference, this team, that team moving, these two teams wanting this conference to start and everything else, you know, it's something that these conferences have to look at to survive if they want to move on in this day and society of football and school finance and whatever else.
Of course, survival of the fittest right now, and that is no different on the floor here tonight between the Mount Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Coming up in just a few minutes, the Rams are 6-2. The Bulldogs, of course, are 2-3. But the Rams, disappointing loss last night. You can find that archive a little bit later on WMIXsports.com as well. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, and you can still find the WMIX Sports social media question of the week, which we want to know, past or present, which gymnasium is your favorite to partake in a game? Maybe it's Trout Gym, maybe it's Max Morris Gymnasium, maybe it's something that ilk. We'd love to hear from you on our Facebook wall at WMIX Sports, or tweet us your answer. We would love to know. That was from the Saturday Sports Show this morning. We got quite a few different answers, and it was nice to go down memory lane with some of our guests this morning with our social media question: which gym, past or present, is your favorite to have watched a game in? Prior to the national anthem here in a little bit, we'll get to your Page Insurance starting lineups in a moment. We remind you this has been your Landers Collision Center pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-Landers. That's 1-888-Landers. The Rams trying to avoid disappointment here tonight. The Waterloo Bulldogs would love to get their record back to 500 and send the Rams to the D-Town tournament at 6-3. But the Rams, of course, will have the Teutopolis wooden shoes to open up the tournament on Friday. That'll be a 2 o'clock game, 1:45 pregame on WMIX FM. Audio only at WMIXsports.com. They'll turn around and head back to Effingham, where they'll take on the Mattoon Green Wave. That'll actually be a 6 o'clock matchup. 5:45 is your pregame. Again, audio only at WMIXsports.com. But all the action right here on WMIX FM. And don't forget, Saturday, that game depends on where they finish in the pool play on Friday. No Saturday morning session game for the Rams. Just a Saturday night trophy game dependent upon where they finish. So we hope you have a happy, safe, and healthy holiday, but also join us for the exciting Effingham and T-Town Epic Holiday Tournament. That'll be coming your way next weekend. We're going to honor America here from Waterloo. When we come back, it'll be your Page Insurance starting lineups. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Just dream about a better job? Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. We want to wish all of you a very happy and special holiday season. We also hope that you'll be safe when traveling to see your loved ones. In the event that something unfortunate happens in your travels, we're fully equipped to handle your vehicle and get it back on the road faster and like it rolled off the showroom floor. That may sound cliche, but at Landers Collision Centers, we believe in maintaining the highest level of integrity and the best quality repairs in the collision repair industry. We quickly process insurance claims and will gladly offer you a car to drive while we restore yours. The last thing anyone needs is to worry about transportation around the holiday season. This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. If you need us, just give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. On behalf of all of our staff, have a happy and safe holiday season. Thank you for your continued trust. We look forward to serving you for years to come.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com, powered by Red Lake College.
And we welcome you back on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting, also worldwide with video at WMIXsports.com. Your Page Insurance starting lineups, of course, Page Insurance. You can call for a quote. Health, mobile, motorcycle, 242-7000. Log on to pageinsurance.net for more information. Of course, they are introducing the Mount Vernon Rams, the visitors on the scoreboard here over the public address. They'll be dressed in their away black with orange trim tonight, as we will get to know them courtesy again of Page Insurance. 242-7000, pageinsurance.net. Of course, the Rams are coached by Scott Gamber. They are 6-2 on the year. They'll actually start. I did not write them down, but I believe they are the same familiar five.
Yeah, number 3, Gilwan Nelson. Number 4, Braden Fitzgerald. Number 23, Doug Gardner. Number 25, Shakari Hawkins. And number 32, Jake Pike for Scott Gamber's Mount Vernon Rams.
Page Insurance brings you the starting lineups tonight. CJ Cruiser's Bulldogs of Waterloo are 2-3. Let's meet Waterloo.
They will go number 3, Zach Schaub. Number 11, Ryan Aycock. Number 12, Daniel Gardner. Number 23, Rick Wiggin. And number 41, Johnny Albers for CJ Cruiser's Waterloo Bulldogs.
This has always been a Saturday night matchup between these two teams. There have been times it's been a 3 o'clock JV start, but usually a 6 o'clock JV start, as this has been a nice little rivalry between Waterloo, who will be in their home whites tonight with an awkward orange and black striping down the sides and kind of an orange and black candy cane inside their numerics, stroked in orange. While the Rams again into their away black, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We are on Facebook as well. Always try to keep fresh content on our Facebook wall, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Rams will go left to right to start the game. Bulldogs will go right to left. Rams coaches in their casual business attire tonight, while CJ Cruiser and staff dressed in some nice suits. Big game for both teams. The Bulldogs trying to get back to 500. The Rams are trying to get off of this 2-game losing streak. Love the big Bulldogs sprawled out across the floor.
I just like the new school in general.
They've done this right.
To a couple different events here over the years, besides sports, this place is done right in many ways.
Shakari Hawkins will tip for the Rams. Again, going left to right, it'll be Zach Schaub going right to left. As we about to get underway here from Waterloo, the tip will be in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Gardner with it in the backcourt. That's Daniel Gardner, not to be confused with the Rams' Doug Gardner. Between the leg dribble, now coming to the left wing. Shakes off Fitz, throws back to the near side, able to get Wiegand. Wiegand back to Gardner. Right-hand dribble is 7:45 to play in the first quarter. No score yet. The Rams and Waterloo, an annual contest between these two teams. Inside it goes. Turnaround coming. The jumper is going to be good by Wiegand. And Waterloo strikes first.
Yeah, that was a point in the paint. 2 points, actually, to start off. And that's what a lot of teams have been doing to Mount Vernon lately.
As Shakari has it left elbow. Kicks over to the sideline. Pike now deep left wing for Fitz with 7:21 to go in the first. Waterloo jumps out to an early 2-love lead. Inside comes Hawkins. Will they count the basket and give continuation as he was going off the left block?
Aycock will get the foul. Shake will go to the line to shoot 2.
So they do not give the points.
Now they do.
That's line from Mount Vernon, 25.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, late signal. Well, there you go.
Nice Christmassy theme to the Waterloo student section
That seems
tonight.
to be the new thing in college basketball when people go to the free throw line to sing songs to people. And that's been picked up here at Waterloo.
Of course, coming across from the far side off the right block. Ooh, missed by Schaub. Rams will come up with it. That's going to be Shakari Hawkins. Doug Gardner up ahead, left wing into the front court. It'll be Braden Fitzgerald. Used to call him Fitz. Never call him by both names anymore. Up top between the circles, that is Pike back to the right wing for Fitz. Trying to dribble in. Shut off. Gives to Gilwan Nelson. 6:46 left to go in the first quarter. Rams on top 3-2 off of a 3-point play by Shakari Hawkins, who has the basketball left arc. Trying to ball fake his way. Goes baseline. Shut off. Has to come back beyond the arc with 6:34 left. Rams basketball, as always, is presented by Community First Bank, and that is going to be a foul presented by Waterloo as Braden Fitzgerald is going to the bucket off the left block. Looks like he got it. Count it. He'll go to the line for the and one.
Mount Vernon able to finish as Wiegand got his foul. That's his first, and right now 2 chances for a couple and ones for Mount Vernon to get out early here.
See what they can do as that'll be a missed free throw. Ooh, nice rebound there by Schaub underneath Shakari Hawkins. 5-2 is your Ram lead. 6:25 left to go in the first quarter. Community First Bank, where one means more. Just ask for one, featuring free checking and high yield interest. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Albers with it off of the left arc. Up top now to Wiegand. Gardner with it on the right wing. Skip pass will come to Albers. Now swinging it around to the top for Aycock. He'll back it out with 6:06 left to go in the first. 5-2, Rams on top. Gardner off of the right arc into the right corner. Wiegand back to Gardner. Left-hand dribble. One bounce over to Aycock at the circle. 5:57 left to go in the first. Rams are up 3. Back-to-back and one opportunities. They convert on 1 of 2. Aycock, right wing, going to drop it off for Gardner. Back up to the right sideline. Nice lob play in the lane. It's going to be stripped away by Doug Gardner, who allegedly stepped on the out-of-bounds line on the baseline. He gives it right back to Waterloo.
Well, opening few moments of this game, these two teams rather aggressive early on and getting their mojo early. I'm pretty impressed how easy it is.
It'll be a quick inbound play coming up from the top. Schaub can't come up with the post up. It'll be rebounded by the Rams. Nice no-looker left side for Gilwan Nelson from Fitz. No good. The rebound will be saved by Waterloo somehow, just in the nick of time by Daniel Gardner. And Waterloo gets a big break. 5:24 to go in the first. Off of the far sideline with the basketball. That is Wigan. Back to the top. Schaub now to the left wing for Icott. Skip pass right side. Tying threes on the way. No good from Gardner. Rebound will go to Doug Gardner of the Rams. And into the front court go the Rams in transition with 5:08 left in the first. 5-2 is your Ram lead. Fitz on the left wing. Steps to the top. Pulls up. No good off the back iron. Nobody was there for the rebound. And it'll be Waterloo basketball in transition. Schaub.
Yep.
Nice layup.
That was easy. Got it and ran with it. And all 4 points for Waterloo in the paint. 5-4. Rams though by 1.
We near the midway point of the first quarter. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square at 1501 Broadway. Online at fordsquare.com as the Rams narrowly miss a turnover in the lane. That one was tipped out by Waterloo as they were looking to go left block.
Well, Mount Vernon wind bounce. It's a new set.
Very different set. Coming off the right. Ooh, nice little spin, turnaround, and Shakari Hawkins knocks it down mid-post at 7-4.
Yeah, Mount Vernon that's their first points from there. Good start by the Rams on the road. Look very focused here early on.
They have to be going into that holiday tournament. And after last night's tough overtime loss at home. One in which they're up at 11 by 11 at times in the first half. And the Rams kick it out of bounds. Good play by Shakari Hawkins.
Well, and right now, Waterloo is a very deliberate team. They're not going to score 60, 70, 80 points. They got to keep it in the 40s, maybe low 50s if they want to have a chance to win here at home tonight.
It'll be Daniel Gardner to trigger. Comes to the left side for Highcock. 4:18 to play in the first quarter. 7-4 is your score. Ooh, nice play in the paint. Going to draw the foul. Shot was forced by Wigan. It looks like Wigan will go to the line to shoot too.
And that's what Waterloo's going to do. And, of course, the book right now on Mount Vernon, obviously, is pound it inside. And that's what Kokia has done. That's what Marion has done. First foul on Hawk. And that'll send Wigan to the line. But that's what a lot of teams are going to do, especially until Mount Vernon can either stop it or get something else to kind of deflect that as the first free throw's missed.
So Wigan will have another, looking to try to at least make the second. Missed the first. 4:13 left to go in the first quarter. 7-4 ball game. Rams by 3. Last game before the holidays. Second one's good. 7-5 ball game. Waterloo's back within 2. Across the timeline will go Nelson. Looking into the left corner for Pike. Looking inside. Here comes Shake. Yes. That was effortless.
Yeah. Pretty easy. And C.J. Cruiser not happy defensively right now with his Waterloo Bulldogs.
He saw the play break down defensively on the left side as Hawkins was able to split the defenders and get inside the left block. Easy off glass for Shake. Shakari has 7 of the 9 for the Rams here as we need to the midway point of the first quarter. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Of course, the Medicine Shop and Dr. Eric Black wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. 4:01 left to go in the first quarter. 9-5 is your Ram lead.
Well, it's a good start for Mount Vernon. You got to keep it up now if you're the Rams.
6-0 was a start to the season for the Rams. They've since lost their last 2.
And that's, again, you're going in that tough stretch, going into the tournament. You got to get one. This is one to kind of get your momentum back.
3:55 left to go in the first quarter. Waterloo out of the timeout with the basketball. Wigan with it up top off of the right arc. Looked like that was Schaub with a touch. Icock with it near the top. 3:44 to play in the first. Rams basketball as always presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Don't forget about the One account featuring free checking and high yield interest. One means more. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. That's going to be off the foot of Albers. And the Rams will pick it up off of the baseline trying to save it, though it would have been their basketball. So Waterloo gets a break and they'll inbound left of the bucket. Out of the box set with 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Still 9-5, seeing the Rams on top. Not sure what the story is over here on the far side of the post. We're having a conversation with Gilwan Nelson. Now talking with Scott Gamber.
Right. They'll get it figured out. Nothing major.
Okay.
Exchange of Christmas greetings, I'm sure.
Daniel Gardner from Waterloo will inbound. 3 on the way from Wigan is no good. Rebound underneath. Shab, turnaround, put back, yes.
Hey, he ought to got that rebound because he got a nice little shove in on Dylan Reeves. And, boy, he got able to put it in. Of course, if I could rebound like that and shove people, I could get a board as well.
3:13 left to go in the first quarter. Fitz with it off of the right wing. Looking to split the defender. Nope, kicks in the corner. Nice little ball. Fake Shikari's going to come in. Mid-post, right side. No. Rebound will be tipped away to Wigan, and here come the Bulldogs. Down 2. It's 9-7 with 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. If you're watching online at WMIXsports.com, it's powered by Red Lake College, where you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. Visit rlc.edu to find out how.
Cameraman tonight got a raise, I can tell.
I think those were a Christmas gift on the head there.
Uh-huh.
I know it didn't come from me or us. Off of the far sideline. Waterloo's going to swing it around left of the top. I think that Mr. Aycock thought that Mr. Wigan was going to stand pat.
Yeah, he wiggled instead of waggled.
And then, as a result, throw it out of bounds. Let's see if the Rams get some points off of the turnover here. 2:26 left in the first. 9-7 ball game. Pike inside the free throw line. Left-handed jumper is good. And now we'll have another timeout, C.J. Cruiser.
C.J. Cruiser's not happy with the world right now. And not happy with, I would say, a lack of defense for Waterloo. There is so little that there is not anything here. They're playing on one end of the floor right now. I know, 2:19 to go. His defense, and again, they've given up. They're only down 4. He's taking 2 timeouts, and it's kind of like to try to focus them in. They're just not guarding. They're not closing out. They're not talking. They're not communicating. They're not getting to their man, and they're giving up easy shots. I mean, Mount Vernon's getting a lot of easy looks in and around the basket in that paint area, and that's the problem. But on another note, this is a really nice gym.
I love this gym.
Probably 2 sides.
Probably yes, it would be perfect if it was 4-sided.
2-sided gyms drive me crazy.
If it was
anything
4-sided.
Built new that's 2 sides drive me crazy.
So there you go. Waterloo basketball, the timeout that was presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway. Dr. Eric Black and staff wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. As this one could be stolen away by Pike. They're trying to go off of the right block for Shop.
But I can't complain. This place seats $3,000.
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice gym. There's no doubt about that. Deep left wing, fits a bomb. Yes.
Wow. He was out there touching pro line. There is no pro line here, obviously, but my goodness, he was out there a long way.
Rams doubling up Waterloo, 14-7. Is there an answer from Albers? Nope. Might try Damiersville next time as the Rams get the rebound and the foul.
Yeah, right now Waterloo is relying a little too much as Wigan picks up his second. We're relying a little too much on the outside jumper. It's not hitting. I think for them, they got to get something going as Linhart checks in. Little bigger guy coming in here. This is one of those here. You got to be careful because this guy's going to get a lot of touches here now that he's in the ballgame.
Shane Linhart's a senior, stands 6'3". 1:33 to play in the first quarter, 14-7. A handoff pass coming from the elbow, fits the bucket, and this is going to be off of the right block. It should send Fitzgerald to the line to shoot, too.
And that was a prime example there. The guy gets screened at the elbow. The backside help didn't talk. He was sitting there late, was Gardner for Waterloo, and he just kind of went, uh-oh, I got to get here. By that point, Fitz is already to the rim, and he picks up a silly, cheap foul if you're Waterloo.
Fitz will make the first. You'll have another. He is 1 of 2 tonight thus far. Has 6 points. 15-7 is your Ram lead. A minute 29 left to go in the first quarter. A first quarter that has been presented by the Community First Bank of the Heartland, where one means more. Reeds will get the rebound off of the right block on the miss. Gives right back to Fitz. 3 on the way is going to be off to the left. And the rebound will go. It'll plinko around. Lenhart and Wilson are going to fight for it, and that's going to be a foul on Luke Wilson.
Yeah. It's going to be a turnover. He stepped on the baseline on the rebound.
Oh, my apologies.
How about Dylan Reeves on that rebound? He got there in the block, and he took a spin, went left shoulder spin instead of going behind the guy, got around his man. He went off that spin, and he was able to get that offensive rebound.
Minute 15 left to go in the first quarter. 15-7 ball game. Rams are up 8 on the Bulldogs. Gardner's going to throw off to the right side for Hoffman. Hoffman's going to swing it around. They have a lot of Clinton County communities on their roster, I've noticed. Hoffman, Albers, among others. Now Lenhart with the basketball coming off the near baseline. Nice little pull-up there. One-hander in the lane. As Lenhart makes it 15-9.
And again, Waterloo defense bad, but they're only down 6.
Rams need to capitalize off some chances. Screen three from the top for Pike is off to the right. Nelson gets in for the rebound, puts it back up, and there's going to be a foul as Nelson falls to the floor. And Gilwan's going to go to the line to shoot too.
And again, a topic that C.J. Cruiser mentioned on the Saturday Sports Show, the innate ability of Mount Vernon to be able to get in an offensive rebound with the lack of size and height that they have shows here as Gilwan Nelson gets to go to the line off that offensive rebound.
He literally brought that up out of nowhere this morning. That was a fun conversation with C.J. Cruiser. One you can listen to online right now at WMIXsports.com if you want to look up our archives. As Nelson misses the first, he'll have another.
Coach Cruiser came up, visited us for the start of this one, had the Grinch tie on. And he's kind of in a Grinch mood right now over there. He is not happy with the defensive effort from his Waterloo Bulldogs.
Second free throw, Nelson is no good. Reeves gets the rebound, throws to the left wing for Fitzgerald with 35 seconds left.
Wow. That was just a case of Lenhart didn't close his hands.
And Reeves came in there and got it. Not a bad play by Dylan. People will underestimate the type of role player that Dylan Reeves is.
Yeah.
And there was a difference last night after he fouled out in that Marion game. 18 seconds left off the right timeline, of course. Pike going to get back to the circle for Fitzgerald's. Near corner for Gilwan Nelson with 11. Rams are up 15-9 as we near the end of the first. Pike's going to come to the basket off wing. Good. Good job by Pike off the left block. It's 17-9. Here comes Waterloo with 1 second from half court on the way. Oh, off the back of the backboard and no good from Reed Hoffman. That's going to end the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Rams 17, the Waterloo Bulldogs 9. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
I love this time of year. It's a time that we reflect on the blessings of the year and the friends and relationships we've developed. It's a time that we're able to give thanks to those in our lives who we serve and who trust us to serve them. It's a time where we spend important time with our family and friends, enjoying the feel of the season. During this time, there are more smiles and more thank yous and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Your future is calling. With the GED test and some help from Rend Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Rend Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back. Waterloo High School from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Quentin Lloyd back at our Mount Vernon studio. Avery Barton has the camera for WMIXsports.com. Rams start the second quarter with the basketball. Up 17-9 over the Bulldogs. Left side of the circle, I should say. It's hard to see due to that big Bulldog logo, but it sure is nice on the floor. They're at half court. Shikari pulls up from three. No good from the right wing. Rebound to go to the backside for Hoffman. And here comes Waterloo down 8 with 7:27 to go in the first half. That's Daniel Gardner at the timeline. Throws off to the right wing for Shop. Rams have their starters. It is Pike. But a three on the way. Let's see. Nope, Hoffman can't come up with it. Goes over the backboard, so it'll be Mount Vernon basketball and a team defensive rebound. Excuse me, not starters for the Rams.
Waterloo 0-5 from the arc. And they may have some snipers out there, not the sniper reference used earlier in the week nationally, but they may have some guys who can shoot the three, but they're not dropping right now.
Off of the right wing, Fitz will eye a three. That's going to be off. Rebound will go to Gilwan Nelson. Put back. Is the iron kind? It is. Plink goes around and drops. Gilwan gets two more. Or his first two, I should say. It's 19-9. Rams up 10.
Well, the Grinch over there on the Waterloo bench is still not happy. A 10-point lead, and Mount Vernon right now has 5 offensive rebounds already in the game.
Whew. Hoffman with it off the left wing, looking to the free throw line. Lenhart will get it inside. Gets it right back, though, and Shane Lenhart gets his 4th points of the game.
That's a case of a guy guarding Lenhart, and he gave up the basketball, and the defensive guy relaxed, and then Lenhart cut to the basket and caught him sleeping.
That's Shikari with it up top. Pike a three from the corner. Yes.
Catch and shoot for 7 total in the game. 22-11. The Rams doubled up Waterloo here early on.
Ties a team high for the Rams. Jake Pike with the three. 22-11. Up 11 with 6:12 to play in the first half. We'll get you some more scores in just a moment here. A Tony Welch scoreboard update, of course. They're all brought to you by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He's on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Find him online at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. Good play there off of the left block. Nice lob play into the paint for Shane Linhart. He has 6. It's 22-13.
Starting to heat up a little bit.
Left wing Fitz going to try to get to the bucket. Pushes off of Gardner. Now gets back to the wing. Around the perimeter to go. Stops top with 5:38 to play in the first half. He'll back it out to the circle. Looking for the lob play. Instead, Waterloo will save it inbounds. It's going to be tipped into the backcourt. It'll be Fitz. That play developed on the near sideline. Nelson with it on the left wing. Right hand dribble gives back to Fitz. Now with the left hand spin. Move to the bucket. Travel. So
no
good
it
that it was
so
illegal.
Good. Yeah, so good it was illegal. That's for certain.
Made the shot, though.
Yeah, doesn't count, though. Can't take so many steps. That's why it was so good. He can try that Christmas Day in the association, just not this one.
5:13 to play in the first half. 22-13. Rams up 9 over Waterloo. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, home of the Express Lane, fast oil changes and more. Service without an appointment. It's at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Important couple possessions here for Waterloo. You're down 9, under 5 to go first half. And it's time for Waterloo, if you're the Bulldogs. You got to get some points, and you got to get some stops down on the defensive end.
See what the Rams do. Leonard's going to turn around. Has it stolen away. Pike with the deflection. Doug Gardner comes up with it. Braden Fitzgerald's going to try to come to the basket off the wing. Kick out to Shikari. He's not ready for it. Thought about the 3, and now.
Yep.
Stutter stepped and then stepped again.
Yeah, that's a problem. Didn't get the ball down the floor faster and he get the dribble, get going, and another turnover for the Rams. They have 2 in each quarter right now at 4.
4:28 left in the first half. Red Lake College powers your video streaming at WMIXsports.com. Over 100 degree and certificate programs. Find full descriptions at rlc.edu. 4:18 left here in the first half. 22-13 Rams. Daniel Gardner wants a 3 for Waterloo. No good. Backdoor rebound to Shikari. So the Rams clean up on the defensive glass right now, too, with 4:07 left. Fitz, has it swatted out of bounds by Daniel Gardner. With that said, it's the top of the hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is Rams Radio.
Honored annually by the Illinois Broadcasters Association for broadcast excellence. WMIX Sports is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Carbondale, O'Fallon, a Withers Broadcasting superstation.
Super indeed, and a super swat from Daniel Gardner on the Fitz shot attempt. Give the Rams the team rebound. Off of the right wing will come Pike. Pike looking to spin into the lane, has it stripped away. Here comes Schaub all alone from Linhart. Layup is going to be good.
A little too much one-on-one. Last couple of trips down the floor for Mount Vernon, and now the lead's to 7. Basket Waterloo. Now they get a stop, a basket, and then they need another one if you're the Bulldogs. Mount Vernon's got to collect themselves, go back to some team offense.
For the Rams, it's Fitzgerald, Wilson, Doug Gardner, Shikari Hawkins, and Jake Pike. Fitz took it himself, no problem. Right down the middle.
Right now, that's what I said. Work on that a little bit.
A little bit of a floater over the top of the defense. 24-15, the Rams are up 9, 3:18 to play in the first half from Waterloo here in Monroe County. Schaub with it up top, looking to Hoffman off of the left arc. Lob play, Linhart, and that's going to be a foul. Linhart was trying to go underneath the defender.
He got a little push from Gardner underneath the bump at the hips. Easy foul call there with 3:08 to go. Only 7 total fouls called so far in this game between the two teams, 5 on Waterloo. And again, Waterloo down 9 and have to be thankful that they're only down 9 at this point.
I imagine so, as Icock will throw off to the right wing. Here comes Schaub. Nice jump stop, but couldn't get the shot to roll into the iron. Yikes, rolled back off. 2:58 left in the first half. Gilwan Nelson takes it himself. No good inside. Got his own rebound, tried to put it back up, but that's a case of trying to do too much. Waterloo with the rebound. Daniel Gardner came up lame. He appears to be okay as he continues with the dribble. 24-15 ball game. Rams basketball, of course, don't forget, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. 5 at Jefferson County branches. Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn, and Ida welcome you back to personal banking. 1 means more at Community First Bank. Just ask for 1. 2:26 left here in the first half. Hoffman with it off the deep right wing near the volleyball line. Schaub's going to swing it around to Daniel Gardner. Back to the top, Icock off a screen. Goes right. About 15 feet out now beyond the arc. Couldn't do anything with it. Goes to the right timeline for Daniel Gardner. Jake Pike awaits to check back in. Lenhart to turn around, throws it up top. Hoffman eyes a three, wide open, good.
Yep, first one they've hit tonight in about 6 attempts. Goes down an opportune time. Now they're only down 6 with 2 to go. Mount Vernon needs another good possession here.
Right elbow, it's going to be Shikari. High dribble, gets it back up top. Fitz is wide open, wanted an answer, not going to get it. Throws up from the free throw line. Ooh, no. The rebound will be tipped to the, good job by Nelson. Tipped it up to Fitz. Wide open is Luke Wilson. Nothing off of the left wing. So Nelson will throw into the left corner into the baseline for Fitz. Back to the top for Wilson. Gilwan's going to try to split the defense. Ooh, wow. Did you see that?
Part the waters. I don't mean that with all the rain, but boy, he parted it and went right down the middle that time.
He has 4 in the quarter. And the Rams lead is now 26-18. What a play by Gilwan. Little left-handed scoop action. Linehart. Make that Lenhart off of the right block. No good. Rebounded Doug Gardner. He's trying to race into the front court. Nice pass over to Wilson. Wide open three. Yes.
Wow. Waterloo got lost defensively in transition, and Mount Vernon made him pay.
Less than a minute to go in the first half. The Ram lead is back to 11. Ties the largest of the night since it was 22-11. 51 seconds left, and that's going to be a tic-tac foul there on Braden Fitzgerald's, but it's a foul nonetheless. One of our booster sponsors is Winning Edge. Winning Edge now has a store in Mount Vernon, complete with all sorts of Rams apparel. I saw Adidas polos in there, Rams hoodies, anything you could want Mount Vernon Rams. Plus, they can customize just about anything for your team, organization, school, or business. Winning Edge, online at winningedgeusa.com or on South 9th in Mount Vernon. It was no good on this end of the front court. Rams got the defensive board. Fitz going to come with the shot. Wilson the rebound, throws to the top for Pike with 35 seconds. Rams lead 29-18. I lost the basketball. There it is. Fitz throws left of the circle. Gardner now left wing for Pike with 25 seconds. We'll have your Second Chance Auto halftime show coming up. We'll get you some scoring and stats. We'll also get you whatever scores we have from around the area. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter to stay up to date. We are at WMIX Sports. Right of the circle, Nelson with 9 seconds. Has Pike at the left wing with 7. 29-18 Rams. We're going to have a quick foul here on the Bulldogs, and I believe this to be the 6th Bulldog foul with 4.7 seconds
Interesting
left.
Last night down at Waltonville. Woodlawn and Waltonville played until there were 3 minutes or less to go in the game before bonus free throws were shot by either side.
That's discipline. Inbound will come to the top. Fitz to the basket with 4 seconds. Good. And that is how your quarter and your half are going to end. The Mount Vernon Rams 31, the Waterloo Bulldogs 18. We'll take a break, come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. And now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balance. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is Chase Landers from Landers Collision Centers. We want to wish all of you a very happy and special holiday season. We also hope that you'll be safe when traveling to see your loved ones. In the event that something unfortunate happens in your travels, we're fully equipped to handle your vehicle and get it back on the road faster and like it rolled off the showroom floor. That may sound cliche, but at Landers Collision Centers, we believe in maintaining the highest level of integrity and the best quality repairs in the collision repair industry. We quickly process insurance claims and will gladly offer you a car to drive while we restore yours. The last thing anyone needs is to worry about transportation around the holiday season. This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. If you need us, just give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. On behalf of all of our staff, have a happy and safe holiday season. Thank you for your continued trust. We look forward to serving you for years to come.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement and surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Rule, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com.
There's a good reason why Second Chance Auto has been in business for 33 years. They believe in doing business the right way, with honest deals. It's the only way they know. And thanks to Second Chance Auto, you don't have to head out of town to get financing. They offer bank rate financing to everyone. Yes, everyone. You'll find a great selection of quality vehicles with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranties. Come see why they've been successful for 33 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Waterloo High School. Here at the half, the Mount Vernon Rams 31, the Waterloo Bulldogs 18. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Avery Barton is here with us. Quentin Lloyd is back at our Mount Vernon studio. Good first half for the Rams. They take a 13-point lead. We'll have scoring and stats coming up in just a moment. We'll take a quick break. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show from WMIX Sports.
Is your insurance deductible missed? Do you have sleep apnea? Call the Medicine Shop Pharmacy to order a new mask or supplies for your CPAP or BiPAP before your deductible starts over next year. Our respiratory therapists will take the time to make sure your mask and supplies are a good fit for your needs. The Medicine Shop is also your #1 source for nebulizers and associated supplies. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black.
We have 3 respiratory therapists full-time. That allows us, with our respiratory care, a great deal of flexibility to take care of everything from ventilator needs for infants down to simple nebulizer needs for a sick child, and everything in between, oxygen, CPAP, BiPAP therapy. Our respiratory therapists are wonderful, skilled at that.
We look forward to hearing from you. Give us a call. The Medicine Shop is a locally owned business run by local people. Happy holidays from the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. There's a reason Second Chance has been around for 33 years. No fancy sales or gimmicks. Just honest deals and bank rate financing for all. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. At the half here in Waterloo, the Rams 31, the Bulldogs 18. What a first half of basketball it was as we take a look at the scoring and stats.
Mount Vernon 10 of 16 from two-point range, 63%, 3 of 7 from the arc for 43. The Rams 13 of 23 from the field in the first half, 57%. Waterloo was 7 of 12 from two-point range, 58%. Only 1 of 7 from the arc for 14. The Bulldogs go 8 of 19 from the field in the first half, 42%. Mount Vernon 2 out of 6 from the free throw line, 33%. 1 of 2 for Waterloo from the free throw line, rebounding all Mount Vernon, 18-6. Mount Vernon has 6 turnovers to Waterloo's 4. The scoring in the first half, Waterloo had 4 players score. Zach Schaub and Shane Linhart led the way with 6. Rick Wiegand with 3 and Reed Hoffman with 3. Braden Fitzgerald's led the way for the Rams in the first half with 10. Shakari Hawkins and Jake Pike with 7. Gilwan Nelson 4 and Luke Wilson 3 for a halftime score of Mount Vernon 31, Waterloo 18.
There you go. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. There is a reason they've been around for 33 years. For one, they've always supported the Mount Vernon Rams. 2, of course, no fancy sales or gimmicks. Just honest deals and bank rate financing for all at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have some scores from around the area from tonight. It's a State Farm scoreboard update coming up. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer, King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. The all-new, redesigned 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a sight to behold. Unrivaled, the all-new Grand Cherokee sets extraordinary new standards for performance, luxury, and attention to detail. From its daytime running headlamps to its power-heated folding mirrors with puddle lamps, ruggedly good-looking and muscular exterior profile, The 2014 Grand Cherokee is engineered with a style and elegance that's backed by the confidence of its all-weather capability and Jeep's brand strength. Imagine how great that would look sitting in your driveway. The 2014 Grand Cherokee is truly the best of what Jeep is made of. Come see one of our associates at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or see our selection online at kingcitychrysler.com.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back, WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We are at WMIX Sports. 31-18, Rams lead Waterloo here at the half. Second Chance Auto, of course, has been around for 33 years. Well, there's a great reason why. No fancy sales or gimmicks, just honest deals and bank rate financing for all. In addition to the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced to $10,000 in one location. Again, don't forget to follow us on the Twitterverse.
Well, we do follow on Twitter, and we do give shout-outs to people. And Dee Hawkins, we know, is watching, and we appreciate her watching with Mr. Hawkins out there in Hawaii as they are grilling out tonight, or actually daytime over there. 5 hours behind us, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah.
The 50th state, 1959.
We will mention people.
We do. So believe that, of course, as the Rams have a 13-point lead here at the half, but I believe we do have some scores from around the region.
Murphy over Sparta at the end of 1, 19-11. We'll give you some more here as soon as the phone comes up and works. At the half, Benton leads Nashville 31-23. At the end of 1, Pinckneyville over Heron 11-8. Finals from around Southern Illinois include Cloquia over Harrison, Indiana 67-64. At the Conrad Allen in fifth place game, it was Thompsonville over Clay City 69-52. Those are boys games. And in boys games tonight here, the JV, Mount Vernon beat Waterloo 50-43. That was the final. Girls play, Oakville lost to Pinckneyville 47-27, and Murphy beat West Frankfort 63-47.
Those scores presented by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wilt. He is on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower, online worldwide at TonyWilt.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get to a better state with State Farm. 31-18 is the Ram lead here as C.J. Cruiser makes his return to the floor. Of course, his Bulldogs warming up, the Rams sporadically warming up before we start the second half in roughly a minute. Rams had a decent first half, Danny. They need to keep it up in the second half to pull away.
All right, and they got to keep it up and keep it going if they want to keep doing it. You can't be happy here on the road with the fact that you've got a halftime lead. You've got to do something about it and finish this thing out. And don't let that happiness of having a good first half get to you, because you don't want to have to leave here with a loss like that. Now Waterloo is still shooting around. Waterloo waits till the last second to go to the bench. Mount Vernon's already ready to go over there to our left, and they will start offensively with the basketball, actually on defense this second half.
31-18. Rams lead it here at halftime. We'll see what happens in the third quarter. Looks like we will see the return of the starters for the second half, and that will be Braden Fitzgerald, Jake Pike, Gilwan Nelson, not numerical order obviously, Doug Gardner, and Shakari Hawkins, whose relation in Hawaii just got a shout out now.
Yeah,
I hope they believe us now.
Yeah, and then they better believe us. He is one loyal, dedicated fan.
Played of course for Coach Creel.
Yep.
Would have played for Brad Pancoast on the football team. Gennaro, of course, was a class of 2000 graduate. I believe wore 22, but he can correct us on the Twitterverse if I am wrong. That's on the basketball floor, I believe. Can't remember the football number.
Yeah, tweet us back. Tell us what you think.
7:55 to play in the third. Just underway in the second half. It's Waterloo basketball. They go left to right in their white uniforms with kind of a orange and black candy cane type effect within their numerics and striping down the shorts, as we'll have a hand check foul coming at the free throw line. Looks like that might be on Shake. Nope, it's on Gardner. My apologies.
I didn't see the 2. I saw the 3. Gardner has 2 now.
Is this going to be a quick inbound?
That play designed at halftime there. That was going to get Waterloo on the board.
And Schaub comes up with it off of the block. 31-20. Rams are only up 11. 7:30 to play in this third quarter. Shakari will pull up inside the arc. No good from 18. Rebound will go to Albers at the free throw line. Here comes Waterloo. Second half, of course, will be presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, online at comfirstbank.net. One means more. Community First Bank, free checking and high yield interest. One, just ask for one. Off of the right, Schaub again. It's going to get underneath Doug Gardner. Gardner will pick up the foul, and Schaub will go to the line to shoot.
Don't like the way Mount Vernon's come out here. Scott Gamber went zone the first trip down to floor 2-3. A lot of reaching going on. That time another reach. Definitely not the intensity with which Mount Vernon played in the first half here in the first 51 seconds of this third quarter.
So Schaub is at the line shooting two. The first one is on the way. It rims out.
Once you got to have, you're down 11. You got to use to get back in.
Need every free point you can get. Rams will be at T-Town on Friday, 2 o'clock, 1:45 pregame. Unfortunately, no video on WMIXsports.com. It'll be audio only. As the second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll belong with Waterloo. So they get a break, even though they had a break and they couldn't make the best of it.
I see our newest believer has found we got more people join us on Facebook. That's good.
We'll take it on the social media.
Yeah.
Glad to interact with all of our listeners, viewers, or accessors of our broadcast. As inside is Daniel Gardner for the Bulldogs. Icock with it off of the right wing, throws to the left side, swung around to Albers. It was a quick touch by Wiegand. Back to Wiegand out to the left wing. 6:55 left to go in the third. 31-20 your score. Rams on top. Nice move by Albers. They're looking for Icock up top. Nope, they'll go to Wiegand. Inside the arc, coming off the left block. No good. Nothing but air, and the rebound will go to Fitz. Here come the Rams. 6:40 left in the third. Fitz off of the right arc. Going to drop it off for Nelson. Nelson back to Fitzgerald. Tried to get a screen. Throws up from three anyway. No good. Tried the flop. Reeves with the rebound off of the block. He's going to scoop it out to Wilson. And Wilson's going to launch a 16-footer. How about that?
How about Wilson off the bench tonight? 5 points for him.
He has a nice shot.
You got Reeves off the bench for tenacity, defense, and rebounds. You got Wilson off the bench as a catch and shoot. It's nice to have that production off the bench for Mount Vernon.
Two great role players. 6:07 to play in the third. It's 33-20. Rams are back up 13. Off of the far sideline in front of the Waterloo bench, that is Albers. Wiegand with it up top to Daniel Gardner. Skip pass will go left side. Albers going to try to make a move baseline. He's going to be shut off on the double team. Gives into Wiegand. Wiegand able to split the defender and get the easy layup.
Little defensive breakdown.
Wiegand has 5. It's 33-22. Community First Bank of the Heartland, again, where one means more. Ask about one as Fitz goes to the hoop, launches a rainbow off of the block over the taller timber, and now Fitzgerald will go to the line to shoot two. He's creating his own opportunity. So Fitz at the line shooting two. The first free throw is good. So it'll be 34-22. With 5:36 left to go in the third. As Fitz has another coming at the free throw line, looking to make this a 35-22 game, extend the lead back to 13. He makes them both. So Braden has 12 on the night. And now Waterloo, the length of the floor inbound.
Mount Vernon's doing a great job of keeping Waterloo at bay.
They're doing a lot better defensively tonight than they have in a while. Highcock with it between the circles, going to back it up to the timeline. 5:20 left to go in the third quarter. Albers with it off of the arc, looking for Schaub, has to step outside the lane. Now looking to go back, mid-post, kicks it out. Three on the way, Hoffman, no good off the back iron. Hey, Dylan Reeves for another rebound, can't imagine. Throws it away though, underneath Schaub, he's fouled.
You had the three that was missed. They get the rebound, Mount Vernon, then throw it away, and then Schaub gets back to the line. Had it going the other way. Now you let him have a chance.
The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Ford Square. Amazing incentives on the heavyweight truck champion, the Ford F-150 at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, as Icock will make the first. Misidentified him as Schaub earlier, but that was Icock. 35-23. He has another one coming with 5:05 left here in the third. Second one is going to be long. Rebound to Shikari. It'll be Gilwan Nelson to bring it up. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 35-23. The Rams are up a dozen. Off of the right wing, Fitz to the top for Shikari. Ooh, mid-post. No good, though. I just assumed that one was probably going to go in. However, Waterloo the rebound, down 12, 35-23, 4:44 left to go in the third quarter. Albers with it off of the right arc. Now to the top for Daniel Gardner. Elbow, nice little handoff from Hoffman back to Gardner. What a strong left hand, forced it up, got the basket off glass, used the backboard.
Little bit of fight here from Waterloo, trying to kind of get back into this one.
As the Rams will turn it over, and then it turns into an easy layup for Aycock.
Vernon may need a timeout. They kind of look a little bit disorganized, maybe a little bit uninterested right now, and there it is, another one.
Almost turned it over there. Somehow managed to save, and there's the turnover on a double dribble left side. And so the Rams turn it over again, and this is precisely what happened in Chagnon last night.
Well, this is one of those that you look at, and C.J. Cruiser came a little zone trap half court there last couple of trips, and Mount Vernon got bug-eyed and started throwing the basketball over the place. That time double dribbled, and Waterloo only down 8 can make it a 2-possession game here with a basket.
Left elbow, that is Hoffman. Going to try to turn around. Nope, gives off to Albers. Coming around off the left baseline. Back to Hoffman, deep left wing in front of C.J. Cruiser. Now left of the circle for Daniel Gardner. 3:40 left in the third quarter. A third quarter that has been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports. Here on WMIX, Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Off the left comes Albers. Good defense by Pike. Forces him to Gardner. At the volleyball line, now back to the circle with 3:22 left. The Ram lead was 13. It's down to 8, 35-27. Off of the right wing, back to Albers. Schaub will go back to the right arc to get the basketball from Hoffman with 3:09 left. Third quarter action here from Waterloo. So glad you could join us tonight on WMIX FM Mount Vernon. Near the bottom of the hour, also worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Almost a worldwide shot there on a turnaround from Zach Schaub, but no good. Rams with the rebound. Nelson into the front court in transition. Takes it length the floor. Good. Good post up there by Gilwan.
It's like Waterloo's going up the down treadmill or escalator right now. Time they get a couple steps going, they fall back. Time they get something down to 8, they fall back to 10. That's kind of how this quarter and this game has been going for Waterloo.
Nice play in the paint by Gil won that basket. Left elbow jumper is good from Albers out of nowhere. Make it 37-29. Back to an 8-point game. 2:27 left in the third quarter. Video streaming powered by Ren Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. Easy, cheap defensive play that time as Highcock stepped in front of the pass, intended to go to the right block. Waterloo's in the front court with 2:08 left in the third. Down only 8. It's 37-29. Gardner's going to look left elbow. No screen available, so they go to Highcock up top. That was from Schaub. Back to the right wing for Albers. Nice pass to the top. It'll be Daniel Gardner for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in their home whites tonight. Rams are in their away blacks with orange trim. A lob pass to the lane. Schaub got past the defender, but they throw it away. It'll be Shakari Hawkins trying to split the defense, racing up the floor. Come up the near side. It's going to be Pike back to Shakari. They'll reset with 1:36.
Like I said, going up the down escalator. Down 8, can't get anything going.
Fitz crossover dribble, trying to get past. Ooh, nice backdoor pass. Wilson has it blocked by the backboard. Kicks out to Pike as he recovers. The 18-footer's good for Jake.
That worked.
We'll take that.
Waterloo got a break, though. There should have been a foul on the Wilson hammer. That's what Scott Gamber wanted, but didn't get it. But luckily, Pike made that shot to put the Rams back up 10.
Luke was blocked by the backboard because he was pushed underneath it. 1:04 to go. 10-point ball game. Rams up 39-29. Now a minute to play. 3 out of the left corner. Aycock. Nope, short. Hoffman with a rebound off of the block. Now trying to get back into the post. Turnaround coming. Yes, Hoffman's pretty good.
Yeah, he's starting to warm up a little bit. Don't know if he's got enough time to carry them back into this one.
As we near the end of the third quarter, 44 seconds left. 39-31. Rams are up only 8. It's a huge 8 right now as Fitz dribbles off of the foot but recovers. Trying to force a pass in the lane. Too fancy. Gardner turn over. Length the floor, and that is going to be a blocking foul. Pike got back, tried to defend. And although Daniel Gardner went in like a bull in a china shop, it is a blocking foul, and to the line goes Gardner.
Well, Mount Vernon in the first half had 6 turnovers. In this quarter, they've had 5. And, boy, their ball handling, and I think the mental approach of, hey, we're up 31-18 at half, and let's just go through the motions here. Waterloo is fighting back, and they're trying to get going. Now they're down 7, and they're getting things going their way here. And again, like I said, if they can get going here and Mount Vernon keeps doing this with the basketball, they're going to get right back into this one.
As Gardner goes to the line, he made the first. Second one cometh. And the second one makes it 39-33, 6-point game.
Scott Gamber, you could hear that all the way over here opposite of the bench. One shot.
He is not happy. His team was up 13. Now it's 6. That's less than half.
I don't know what's burnt more, the orange shirt he's got on or his face.
Is that Texas orange, would you say?
That's Texas orange.
Not quite the Ram orange, in my opinion, but it is what it is. 8 seconds left off of the right wing. It'll come to the near side. Pike steps in. Foot on the line, 2 is good.
Hand down, man down on that shot.
And then Waterloo unable to even get the inbound play in. The shot was made with about 2 seconds left, and the Rams will take a 41-33 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Red Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Red Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to redlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
I love this time of year. It's a time that we reflect on the blessings of the year and the friends and relationships we've developed. It's a time that we're able to give thanks to those in our lives who we serve and who trust us to serve them. It's a time where we spend important time with our family and friends, enjoying the feel of the season. During this time, there are more smiles and more thank yous and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. For unto us is born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Back to Waterloo. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Avery Barton handles the camera for WMIXSports.com. Quentin Lloyd man-sings back at our Mount Vernon studio for WMIX. 7:56 to play in the fourth. Just underway. The Rams on top, 41-33. Shakari wants it off of the right block, trying to work inside. Somehow, while he was dribbling, that was a travel.
He got that pitter-patter of the dance step in, as he was taking the basketball. It's legal in association, but not this one.
7:44 left off of the turnover. Waterloo, a good opportunity. They outscored the Rams 15-10 in that third quarter. The Rams led once by 13. Don't lead anymore now by that. It is an 8-point game, however. And now off the left side, Schaub's going to get back to Gardner off the left wing. Trying to force inside. Leinert's going to give it right back. Oh, nice try there by Schaub. Rebound will go out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball. He was blocked by the backboard.
Can't get underneath, guys. You can't shoot that basketball around that big old backboard. That won't work.
7:18 left in the fourth quarter off of the right wing. Fitzgerald's with it. Nice play to Gilwan. Has his shot blocked. Rebound recovered by Linhart. Now an opportunity for Waterloo again. Gardner, right wing with 7:04 left in regulation. Rams hoping for no overtime tonight. Law of averages would suggest probably not a comeback here for Waterloo, but still plenty of time left in the fourth quarter as Linhart will lean in and get it.
Yep,
that was
problems.
Easy.
Problems. They're getting to get a little confidence here. Another run or two, down 6.
No, they have to pound it inside. And now Gilwan Nelson will come. Leave it near corner for Fitzgerald. He's off the left arc. Inside, Shakari. Can he make it? Off glass? No, too strong. It's a good look for Shakari. Just left a little strong over the taller timber. Waterloo the rebound with 6:26 left in the fourth quarter. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler. 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. You can view their inventory online. The Dodge Big Finish event. KingCityChryslerCenter.com. 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Left wing. Who's that? That's Gardner. Looking inside. Linhart. He'll lean in. Put the head down. Ty Moss style. Went in on Wilson but missed the shot. Rebound to the Rams. 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 41-35. The Ram lead is just 6. Left wing, Luke Wilson across the way off of the right. That's Fitz with the basketball. Backs up to the volleyball line. Launches a three. No good. Probably not what the Rams needed, but the rebound will go to Schaub. Uh-oh.
If you get it under 6, you know Waterloo's got to feel better. Right there they did.
And there was Gardner. Somehow he goes one-handed with the left and is able to knock it down. It might not be the prettiest shot in basketball, but it's gotten him 4 points here in the second half. 4 points via the field goal in the second half. Right now, Shikari a three, no good. Backdoor rebound to go to Albers. Uh-oh, 41-37.
Too much settling for mid-range at three-pointers. They have not gotten the ball inside. Mount Vernon right now, 0 of 4 in the quarter, 0 of 3 from inside two-point range.
That'll get the Waterloo student section in front of us on their feet. 41-37 to score. Rams up only 4. We're up 13 at one point. Gardner with it, coming up the left post. Tried the left-hand thing again. Waterloo fans want to call. They're lucky it wasn't a travel. Scott Gamber wants a timeout.
Yeah, much needed timeout. Boy, I thought Mount Vernon got a break there. It looked like Braden hacked down.
This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Mount Vernon, 2339 Broadway. Dr. Eric Black and his staff wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. I know, DC, you were on assignment last night. Didn't necessarily get to see it. I know you listened to part of it, but this has a lot of resemblance to last night. The Rams had an identical first half lead at 22-11. Things started to slip away late third, most of the fourth. Exactly the same erosion we saw last night in Shacknot Gymnasium, we the entity.
This is dangerous if you're Mount Vernon. You start going through flashbacks, and now over there yonder on that other side of the floor, you have a team in Waterloo with a lot of confidence, and you hope that Mount Vernon can somehow get something going, but right now there's a lot of issue right now as the students start to fill in here from Waterloo late arrivers.
Left side, it's Gilwan Nelson. The Rams up just 4, 41-37 in the fourth. 4:40 left. Fitz with it off of the right wing. Pike's going to come between the circles. Left-hand dribble for Pike, right-hand dribble. Now a left-handed bounce. What's Braden going to do? Crossover dribble, left arc. Going to try to get in the paint. Forces a pass. It's Pike for three. No, off the front iron. Rebound. Nobody wanted it. But it's going to be tipped by Wilson to Pike. Good play by Luke.
Again, one of those outside jump shots.
41-37 is the score. Rams are up only 4 as we reach the midway point of this fourth quarter. Shikari looking to make a move in the lane. No, off the back iron. Rebound to Gardner. Not Doug, but Daniel for Waterloo. Here they come into the front court off of the right side shop. CJ Cruiser yells a play in. And I don't believe what I am seeing here tonight at Waterloo. Hoffman off of the right wing. Shikari gives close guard. Back off to left, Albers. Inside, Linhart. Yep, pounds it inside, gets the bucket.
Trouble. Mount Vernon offensively can't get anything going, and at Waterloo, credit them, mentally toughened us out and got down to 2 this deficit with 3.5 to go.
Now left arc, that is Luke Wilson, gives it back to the circle for Fitz. 3:25 left to go in the fourth quarter, 41-39. Rams are up only 2, and that's going to be a foul on Gardner. Got away, or did not get away, I should say, but slapped the hand on the pass as it was going to Shikari Hawkins and tips it out of bounds.
Now Mount Vernon's got to stabilize the ship here a little bit. Get a good look. Haven't made a field goal in the entire fourth quarter.
Out of the box, set left of the bucket. It was tipped on the inbound. Pike able to grab it. Pike saved the Waterloo turnover there, and the Rams have new life in the front court with 3:13 to play in the fourth quarter. Up only 2, it's 41-39. Pike out of the corner. Doesn't need a screen for Fitz. He had a wide open seam on the baseline. That is a great saving play for
That's
Pike.
what you have to do if you're Mount Vernon. First field goal at the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Get to the rim, get in the paint. Don't settle those long shots that aren't dropping.
Worth noting, that's the first Ram bucket of the quarter. Yikes. 4-point game, 43-39. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. Just ask for one, featuring free checking and high yield interest, where one means more. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking.
Linhart was trying to cut to the basket after throwing the ball, trying to do a cut to the post, and Dylan Reeves was not going to let him get there, whether it was he was in the way, playing defense, or trying to hold on to his jersey. But he got caught.
43-39 Rams, up just 4. Daniel Gardner and the Bulldogs with it up top. Crossover dribble to the elbow, kicks off to the right wing. That is Wigan, back into the right corner for Gardner. Oh, nice zip pass to the back door on a cut, but nothing Schaub could do as he lost it. Now it's up top with Gardner. Comes around, high post jumper, no good. Rebound. That's going to be breaking the law of verticality on Wigan.
Yeah. Shikari Hawkins got his nose in there and got a rebound the hard way. That's what you got to do. Only the third on Waterloo. Mount Vernon's going to have to play some defense. Ball quickly coming the other way.
Red Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands on your college education. 2:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Pike along two is no good from the top. Rebound to Wigan underneath. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth, and C.J. Cruiser wants a timeout. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway at Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black, Tracy Adams, and staff wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season.
Well, you know, somehow they're hanging on. Somehow Waterloo can't get enough going to get, Mount Vernon still figures out a way to stay ahead. The weird thing on this will be, with 2 minutes to go, Waterloo would have to give 2 more fouls in case they would have to on defense to stop the clock and get Mount Vernon to shoot free throws, save time. The Rams only have 3 fouls in the entire half. So this is, as C.J. Cruiser draws this play up, Mount Vernon has some fouls to give. If they start making a move to the rim and you want to get a foul, make them start over, you got 3 to give that way. Interesting ways to play this the rest of the way.
2:01 left to go in the fourth quarter, a game that has been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. They are the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX, and of course, Community First Bank has 5 Jefferson County branches, 2 in Mount Vernon, also Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking, where one means more. Free checking, high-yield interest at Community First Bank. Just ask for one. Into the front court, Schaub. We're going to have some Christmas greetings exchange underneath the basket.
Foul on Waterloo, hand-to-hand combat. They saved the stamp and gave the greetings. And that will be the first turnover on Waterloo in a quarter, and that is a foul on them.
Speaking of greetings, say hello to Winning Edge now in Mount Vernon on South 9th Street, one of our Rams Booster sponsors. They have all types of Rams apparel in stock, ready for you on their South 9th Street location. Don't forget, they can customize just about anything for your team, school, organization, or business.
Well,
Winning Edge at winningedgeusa.com. Nelson was coming across the timeline, ran into the defender. No choice but to keep moving as he was trying to avoid falling, and the Rams turned it over here.
Well, trouble's a brewing yonder. Waterloo again, like a cat with 9 lives. We're right back into this.
As up top with the basketball, that is Shaw. Back to the right wing, Daniel Gardner. 43-39 with 1:35 left. Reeves will force the turnover.
That was an awful inbounds. They had coverage backside, front side. There was no way that pass was getting into the post.
And now we have a timeout. That's going to be Scotty Gamber. Timeout's presented by that Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. 1:25 left to go here in Waterloo. We think 43-39. The Rams are only up 4 as regulation time dwindles almost to nothing. But they have not played well in this second half. More specifically, the fourth quarter. Third quarter wasn't too good either, though.
No, Mount Vernon's kind of stumbled and bumbled around here in this second half, and the big lead in the first half allowed them to have this fallback. But they're still 125. You still got to go after it here. Waterloo's clawing and scratching, but again, everybody said low point totals, they'd have a chance. Waterloo's got it right now.
1:23 to go in regulation. Gilwan Nelson with it in the backcourt. Before the timeline, it was to Fitz, and now Reeves throwing back to Fitz. The Rams will turn it over. Here comes Daniel Gardner into the lane, has it stripped away Nelson. It was a clean play, but they got it right back. Lenhart in the lane, has a shot cleanly blocked by Reeves, but they call a foul. The official with the worst angle makes the call.
The trail official, who was on the home side of the bleachers, or the benches, calls a foul on a play that was in the post on the right block. He's on the left sideline near the bench, and he called the foul on the right block.
Yikes.
Hello.
Hello? As Lenhart will make the first. Waterloo is back within one possession, 43-40. As Dillon will check out. Second free throw is no good. Rebound will go to Luke Wilson. Wilson off a triple team trying to fight for his life. Tried to save it to Nelson, who wasn't ready. It's tipped out of bounds. Turnover to the Rams. Basketball to Waterloo.
Are you kidding me?
A minute 2 left. And the Rams lead is only 3. It's 43-40. Out of the box set will come the Bulldogs. Into Schaub. Off glass, no good. Rebound will be stolen away by Waterloo off of the right block. Gardner into the right corner now. Aycock. Back to the timeline. That is Gardner with the basketball right of the circle with 50 seconds. It's 43-40. Rams on top, and for how much longer? Lenhart fights his way to the basket and a foul.
This is a gritty Waterloo team right now. Mount Vernon has got a house of cards going on. You just hope they put enough cards into it. It won't trip too much and fall over if Mount Vernon can hang on here the rest of the way.
Needs some duct tape. Now would be a good time for some 3M stock. First free throw is good. Waterloo's back within a deuce as Lenhart makes the first free throw.
The simple little pressure. I mean, it's a Mount Vernon team that's seen a lot more pressure earlier in the year, and, man, they can't do anything right now.
1 point game, 43-42, 45.5 seconds left. The Rams up 1. In the backcourt, Nelson. Bounce pass to Fitz. He's on the left side. Now a pass over the top of the defender to Nelson. Almost has it picked away to Fitz on the near side with 35 seconds left. The Rams don't have much. They're going to trap Fitz, who once calls the timeout. He was trapped on the timeline on the double team. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the Rams yet again this season. It is 43-42, a miraculous comeback by the Bulldogs. Down only 1 with 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
JV got a win tonight, however, 50-43. They are still undefeated. Came from behind to beat Marion last night. Scoreboard updates tonight, of course, are always presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. Get to a better state with your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wilt. He's worldwide at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town.
Got to be able to get the ball in now. Now that you had to call timeout and you had to take care of that because you got trapped near the half line with 2 defenders on you, Mount Vernon had to call timeout. They will inbound the ball on our side, half court, near half court. They're going to have the whole length of the floor to go. Waterloo will have to foul twice if they cannot, actually 3 times, if they cannot get a steal here out of the way. They've only got 4 fouls here at the half.
31.1 seconds remain in regulation. Wilson will inbound at the timeline. Into the backcourt. It's Gill on Nelson. The Rams are going right to left with 26 seconds. Dangerous pass to Fitzgerald. Good foul there by Waterloo.
They still got to give 2. I'm surprised they let that much time go because they still have to foul 2 more times to get to where they need to be.
That foul is on, I believe, Wiegand. Inbound in front of the scorer's table at half court. It's going to go into the backcourt for Fitz, and now Gardner thought he had it poked away, but that'll be a foul on Daniel Gardner.
That's 4 on him. So now Waterloo will have to do it again. By the time they get this done, there's going to be under 20 seconds if they can't get a turnover here.
Now quickly into the backcourt in front of the Waterloo bench. Pike gets it to Fitz with 18 seconds. 43-42, the Rams only up 1. Fitz is trapped and has to burn another timeout.
How about this? Yeah, I'm amazed that Waterloo gave up 8 more seconds there, and then Mount Vernon had to call another timeout, and Mount Vernon now has 1 left, and I can't believe Waterloo gave up 8 seconds there before, and they weren't going to foul. That's what got me. Wow.
The Ram lead is 1. It's 43-42. Rams basketball, of course, is presented by, well, before I tell you that, I need to tell you this timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Happy, safe holiday season. That's what the Medicine Shop is hoping for. Add healthy to that as well. Dr. Eric Black and staff proud to support the local community as well as the Mount Vernon Rams. Not only this holiday season, but every season. 13.2 seconds left to go in regulation. The Rams lead 43-42 over Waterloo, and it's not safe.
It's not safe. Now you got to do it all again. Now you got to throw it in. You go 3-quarter court, and if you're Waterloo, if you do not get a steal immediately here, you got to give the foul. The problem is Gardner's out there with 4 fouls. He could probably go out, let somebody come in and hack, then bring him back in offensively.
So we'll see what happens. Inbound will be in the backcourt, near sideline, Luke Wilson. Gets it in the backcourt to Pike. 1-point game presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland, where means more. And traveling with the basketball in the front court of the Rams, it's a turnover on Mount Vernon, and the mental miscues are piling up for Scott Gamber's crew.
Wow, and I mean now Waterloo will have 8.8 seconds left to go for the win as they are down 1. And they call timeout. They'll have the ball at half court. How about this turn of events?
Well, you hate to see it. 43-42. The Rams are up just 1. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy on Broadway in Mount Vernon. Don't forget about TMS Mobility and Rehab for all of your standard and custom mobility needs. The Medicine Shop. Mount Vernon, 8.8 seconds remain. Good evening. I'm Chris Hugo. Danny Czerwinski's alongside. If you're just joining us, the Rams led by as many as 15. But now that lead is just 1 with 8.8 ticks to go on regulation. And now, after the Rams turn it over, getting across the timeline on that last inbound, Waterloo gets a chance. They'll have the basketball at the timeout, I believe, right at half court, scorer's table sideline. And with 8.8 seconds left, obviously, anything other than free throws is a win if they make it.
This is crazy.
Last night it was free throws as time had already expired in overtime to win it. What will it be from Waterloo? Gardner into the front court, left wing, trying to get to the basket, trips, and that is going to be a foul on Fitzgerald's.
Deja vu.
3.4 seconds left, and Waterloo will go to the line via Daniel Gardner.
Deja vu again, except there will be time now from Mount Vernon. The Rams do have a timeout with 3.4 to go. Gardner at the line, 2 of 2 tonight. He needs 1 to tie and 1 to take the lead for Waterloo. Now, will Scott Gamber call the timeout now, or will he wait a little bit? Let's see what happens.
Should be a 1-and-1. First free throw on the way is no good. Rebound to Hawkins, and they will foul Shikari. Wow. You had to make that free throw if you're Waterloo. Now, if you don't win this game, there's no excuses because you had to make that free throw.
That free throw wasn't close.
It's not one that just rammed off out of sheer nerves. That was one that was just
I'm telling you right now, it came so close to not drawing rim. I don't know how it touched the rim to be considered not missing it completely. I mean, that's how bad off it was. And now with 2.1 to C.J. Cruiser burn a timeout here to make Shikari Hawkins think about this one.
Big free throws for Shakes. Shakes had a good first quarter.
There's the timeout.
As this timeout be presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Don't forget the Medicine Shop. Wishing you a happy, safe, healthy holiday season. 2.1 seconds to go in regulation. The Ram lead is 43-41, and for all intents and purposes, Danny, the Rams should have lost that lead at the free throw line when Waterloo had a 1 and bonus a moment ago.
This is, I'm amazed. And you go back and you think, okay, that 8 seconds I was talking about a while ago was nothing. I hate to tell you, but that 8 seconds right here that Waterloo let go a while ago is going to come back to haunt them here because they're not going to have enough time to get anything done. That's the thing I was saying a while ago. They just let so much time run off the clock, and that's what got me.
So 2.1 seconds coming out of the timeout. There's 1 again. 1 means more. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. It's free checking and high yield interest. Just ask for 1. So 2.1 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Rams are up 1. 43-42.
I mean, this is that time that ran off all ago, again, I'm going to say, really hurt Waterloo here.
These will be the biggest points of the night for Shikari Hawkins if he can knock down some free throws. Had 7 in the first quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a shot to drop since in limited opportunities.
And while all the Rams are off the free throw line, it's all white jerseys underneath.
First free throw is good. That one almost rimmed out.
Hey, just like golf, it's not how, it's how many. It rolled around the cup and dropped straight down the net.
Brian Reynolds says, let's go Rams. As he tunes in tonight. We have quite a few tuned in. We're glad to have all of you. Second free throw in and out, so it's a 2-point game, so a half quarter. Waterloo doesn't get the shot off.
Nope.
Waterloo doesn't get the shot off after getting the rebound. That is inexcusable, and they will lose this game as the Rams pick up a 44-42 win. We'll come back and tell you all about it in the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
We've all had dreams of being king or queen. Now's your chance. Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Lincoln MKX makes the perfect throne. With all of its splendor and majesty, the 2013 Lincoln MKX continues to be the king of the crossovers. With heated and cool front seats, panoramic vista roof, and available ambient lighting, you'll wish you would have been driving the MKX sooner. It truly is fit for a king and queen. Drive away in brand new luxury when you trade in any 1995 or newer vehicle and pay only $35,625 plus tax, title, and destination on a 2013 Lincoln MKX. With this amazing deal, our remaining selections won't last. Hurry and see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, or view our selection of Lincoln Luxury online at FordSquare.com and find us on Facebook.
When you hear the warm, inviting sound of a crackling fire, what comes to mind? A rustic campground? A cozy cabin? How about the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center? Our new family lounges feature a lot of comfort you might not expect. Things like this. No, that's not a babbling brook or serene stream out in the countryside. It's a 2-story waterfall located right here at Good Samaritan. And that's not the only way we're raising the bar for patient comfort. We've added lush healing gardens, as well as wall after wall of beautiful artwork, all designed to create the perfect healing atmosphere. And if all this sounds like music to your ears, we encourage you to check us out. Chances are, we're not too far from where you are right now.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Waterloo High School for your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. 3423 Broadway, Mount Vernon. View their inventory online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Big winner here for the Rams, 44-42. Maybe not in terms of differential, but the Rams, for all intents and purposes, probably could have lost that game, but somehow found a way to win.
Well, that's the thing, is they snatched a victory from defeat. And when you have that going on, that's the thing that you look at both teams. It was like neither one wanted to win. One wanted to be the nicer team to let the other team have a victory. But, boy, Mount Vernon got away and got out of here with one and have to be breathing a sigh of relief, that's for sure.
Well, we'll see what happens the rest of the way. The Rams will be idle until December the 27th. Hard to believe that is Friday, as they will travel to the Edwardsville Totopolis Holiday Tournament, where they will battle the host Wooden Shoes at T-Town at 2 o'clock on Friday. We have more to tell you about this one. Rams beat Waterloo 44-42 on the road tonight. Now 7-2. Waterloo drops to 2-4. Plenty more to tell you on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. We'll take a break, come back, and some scoring and stats, among other things. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
For 16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus. I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem. Visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Ridley College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Get the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Ridley College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Ridley College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342. Find us on Facebook. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter at WMIX Sports, Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Rams eke out a winner tonight on the road at Waterloo, 44-42. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside for your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Schmidt Chevrolet's inventory can be viewed online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Proud supporters of the Rams and this postgame show in which we owe you some scoring and stats. We'll get that on Facebook, of course, in just a moment as well on our social media. But all in all, 44-42 winner. We're going to find out how.
Mount Vernon was 15 of 30 from two-point range, 50%. They were 3 of 10 from the arc for 30%. They didn't hit any threes in the second half. The Rams were 18 of 40 from the field for 45%. Waterloo was 16 of 28 for 57% from two-point range, only 1 of 9 from the arc for 11%. The Waterloo Bulldogs go 17 of 37 for 46% from the field in the game. Free throw shooting not very good on either side. Mount Vernon 5 of 10 for 50%. Waterloo 7 of 13 for 54. Mount Vernon dominated the boards 31-16, and then Mount Vernon had 17 turnovers to Waterloo 7. Mount Vernon had 11 in the second half, 5 in the third quarter, 6 in the fourth quarter. Waterloo had several players score, in fact 7. They were led by Shane Lenhart off the bench with 13. Zach Schaub had 3. Ryan Aycock, had 2. Daniel Gardner 6. Rick Wiggin had 2. Reed Hoffman 2. And Johnny Albers had 2. For the Mount Vernon Rams, Dylan Reeves led off. But then I said Gilwan Nelson had 6. Braden Fitzgerald's 12. Luke Wilson 5. Shikari Hawkins 8. And Jake Pike 13 as the Rams win the night 44-42.
There you go. Rams come up with a winner. We'll tell you more about it later on in your Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. We owe you a break, and, of course, we'll come back with a State Farm scoreboard update and a player of the game. It's all up next on your Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. Don't forget, Rams Athletics is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This is Rams Basketball from WMIX Sports.
There's a good reason why Second Chance Auto has been in business for 33 years. They believe in doing business the right way, with honest deals. It's the only way they know. And thanks to Second Chance Auto, you don't have to head out of town to get financing. They offer bank rate financing to everyone. Yes, everyone. You'll find a great selection of quality vehicles with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranties. Come see why they've been successful for 33 years at Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depends on your hometown professional. Pekin Insurance.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams Basketball.
And we welcome you back on your Schmidt Chevrolet post-game show. 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon is where you will find Schmidt Chevrolet. You can view their selection online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation. Just past the top of the 9 o'clock hours, the Rams win on the road here at Waterloo. Merry Christmas, Mount Vernon. 44-42 is the final. Rams caught some breaks along the way at the end, and some things will come back to haunt the Bulldogs tonight. But all in all, the Rams happy with the win going into the holiday tournaments. They are 7-2 now. Waterloo drops to 2-4. We owe you a scoreboard update. We'll get to that in just a moment as we round up some more scores for you. We owe you a Player of the Game award, and I'll tell you what, after the first half of basketball looked pretty easy going away whom it might be, but now that we see what had happened and what transpired the rest of the night, I think no matter how many troubles the Rams had, Shakari Hawkins made that one free throw that the Rams really needed to kind of set themselves apart and kind of keep things at bay. So I think Shakari Hawkins is the player of the game tonight.
Yeah, did pretty good job when nobody really wanted to step up. He took the reins and took things to a different level, that's for certain.
No doubt about it. So the Rams win 44-42. Of course, we have some finals and other scores rolling in from around the region. Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent of Mount Vernon, sponsors your scoreboard updates here on WMIX Sports. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Don't forget, Tony's online at TonyWilt.com where you get to a better state with State Farm. He also has a white State Farm Jeep, kind of like a mobile discard.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on you.
beat Harrison, Indiana 67-64. Nashville beat Benton 70-51. At the end of 3, Johnson City over Fairfield 49-35. At the half, Massac over AJ 41-28. In the final, Carmi beat NCOE 54-30. El Dorado over Hemco at the half 27-22. Late fourth quarter, Pinckneyville over Heron 54-39. In the fifth place game at Wayne City, Thompsonville beat Clay City 69-62. JV game here tonight, Mount Vernon beat Waterloo 50-43. Girls play, Pinckneyville beat Oakville 47-27. Murphy over Frankfurt 63-47. Mater Dei beat Collinsville 63-47. El Dorado over Johnston City 59-42. And Rochester beat Taylorville 63-44.
There you go. Those are your State Farm scoreboard updates. Of course, Rams basketball night has been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This has been your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. That's going to do it for us tonight. The Rams will be on the air Friday, 1:45 is your pregame, 2 o'clock is your tip from the T-Town Holiday Tournament, where the Rams will have the wooden shoes to open up. No video from Effingham/T-Town, audio only at WMIXSports.com. For Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, for Quentin Lloyd, for everyone at WMIX Sports, we all wish you a happy, safe, and healthy holiday season. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Season's greetings. Happy holidays. We'll be back with you, of course, with plenty of holiday tournament action as we go to Cessna and Effingham/T-Town next week. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you your final score tonight. The Mount Vernon Rams 44, the Waterloo Bulldogs 42. Good night from Monroe County.